Hey, this is just a video to keep you guys updated on what I've been doing for the past few days or weeks or so now. I've been working on this composite switching box, and I haven't been documenting it too well because I've been a little busy. But basically what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make it so that I can have a whole lot of composite inputs, two outputs that I can switch between, and then make it separate for audio and video. Now what I've been doing so far is making most of the box, and I've been using, I believe, 1/4 inch MDF, and then this is 1/8 of an inch of whatever flimsy wood this is. I couldn't really tell you. But the way I've got it is I have all these little female mono ports in here. And basically they're not even put in yet because I'm going to paint the whole thing first, but it's just these little things you can buy online. I think I bought a pack of 40 or something, and they're just going to slide in here. I'm going to tack them in with maybe some epoxy or glue or something like that, and just have those stay there. These are going to be all the inputs. The outputs are going to be on the side, and I have them kind of pressed in there with probably a millimeter gap on each side, just for the male end of the cable, just to get stuck in there or whatever. They each have 2 tabs coming out, as you guys probably know, and I'm going to have the whole other side of this coated with some copper tape, and then I'm just going to make the whole inside of it lined with that as well, so I can just have a large grounding plane and RF shield. The rest of it is over here. Basically what I'm going to do is on the front, I haven't cut the holes yet, but there's going to be 2 slots for tack switches and some buttons that I'm making that'll go over them so they're not just the straight up tack switch sticking out. And then this piece that'll cover over the top. And then right in the center I'm going to have the dial, which is this piece here. And all it is, I've already braided the wire here because I'm a sissy little girl. And all it has is one output, and then all the inputs, I think, add up to 11 altogether, which I have over here. Oh, and in case you're wondering, on the other side of this, they are all red, but I'm going to label it as a yellow line here, then white, then red, then it's going to start over on this end, and so on and so on, just so I know what's what. And then do the same thing on the holes on the sides so that I can determine where audio left and right is, as well as video. Now as far as this though, basically what I'm going to do is I've already got it so that I have, this would be the inside, and these little holes here where all it's going to do is rest right in there like that, and the holes are going to line up with the screws that are already in there. So basically once I put it in there, they'll just slide in the holes, and then it can't really, once it's in there, move left or right on its own. It's stuck in there. So then the only thing that will move is a switch, and what I'm probably going to do is tack that down with some kind of epoxy or glue or something, and then maybe I'll put just some regular screws going in there too. And then I've evenly spaced 11 holes here, leaving the last one at the bottom just not even in there because that's where the output is. And then it has this dial go over it with the little piece of white paint on one side, so you know what's what. But that's all I've got now, so I'll get on to the next part as soon as I can. Alright guys, so I'm finally done with it. Now it's been a while between when I actually started and when I'm actually recording this now. And that is because I wanted to make sure that it was fully working and operational for about a week or 2 before I actually made this video. I know it looks a little blue right now. That's because of my projector, but you'll see that in a little bit. Also, the reason why there's a gap between these 2 icons right here is because I made it so that I can remove them and put new ones on in case I want to have different consoles on here, whatever I need. But right now, basically I've got it so it's DVD, original Xbox, 360, PlayStation 2 and 3, I didn't get very creative, NES, SNES, N64, GameCube, and Wii. I don't have all these consoles, but you know, they're pretty common ones, so I figured I'd just have them on here anyway. And I also don't have a DVD player. Anyway, so basically the way that it works is that I have this dial, as mentioned earlier, right in the middle, and it connects all the audio video signals for these together underneath here, which I can show you. Oh, also, if you notice this kind of shine, I just put the whole thing together with wood glue instead of with what I called nails as well, because it was just easier that way. And here's the insides, but I coated the outside with some nice black paint and a lacquer finish. But the inside, it's hard to see in there, obviously, because it's a little dark in here. You can't get any more lights, though. It's basically a whole lot of female mono ports, 2 tack switches, the dial in the center, and a lot of wires. The inside, though you can't really see it, is all coated with copper. It's just some copper tape and copper paneling that I was able to get, and I coated the insides to be an RF shield and grounding plane. The back is a big mess, and also hard to see once again because it's dark as shit in here. Regardless, the whole thing does work, which I'll show you right now. I have all my systems on and my TV here, so it switches, if you saw first, the Xbox, Halo 2, the 360, which stays on its stupid dashboard, my PlayStation, which says memory is insufficient, Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, Street Fighter, Super Smash Bros., Mario Kart, and then a Wii if I had one. But yeah, it easily switches between all these things. If you can hear that in the background, that's just the games and whatnot. And I'll leave it on Street Fighter for a sec because the reason why I have my projector on is because that's what these tack switches do. I can switch so that the output ends up being here on my projector screen instead. The tack switch on the other side switches audio. So you might have heard that, or might have not, but it just switched to the surround sound instead of the TV audio. But it's pretty great, all things considering. Just a tiny little box that fits in between 2 of my systems, and all my other systems strewn about that I'll just have things just connected to the back of there, and it looks nice, and it doesn't get in the way, and it's easy to switch between things. Yeah, that's basically it. So that'll make it longer than it needs to be. That's all. See you guys later.